Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host Brian, and today I'm talking Jersey Shore Family Vacation. This is season 7, episode 4, Jersey Shore Day. So this is the episode where the mayor of Atlantic City is giving the Jersey Shore cast their official day. So good for them. Definitely brought a lot of light to the Jersey Shore, and especially since they had a lot of like beef with a lot of the political officials before this current mayor, and I think like Chris Christie didn't like them. Like a lot of people didn't like them, and they've persevered and they got their own day. So good for them. They had a little celebration. They had to go on the boardwalk, and coincidentally, they were there also for one of Vinny's Chippendale shows. So they could bunch that together, and they even went to go down to see out to their old shore house, which was also really cool. And it's kind of where the episode ends, but I'm hoping that they're there for a decent amount of time because it would actually be really cool if they did a full weekend there or something like that, and they like did like a lot of like retro stuff. Like I even worked at the shirt shack or whatever it's called. That would be really cool. I would really like that. I think it'd be fun for the viewers. It'd be fun for them. They could work for like just. I think it'd be really cool. Just like a lot of spotlight back on the boardwalk stuff like that. I think it'd be good for all of us. But some other things. So the episode ended last week. I know we haven't done a review for the past 2 weeks, but I mean we've been watching. But they're talking. They have the little dinner conversation where they're talking about like who's hooked up with who and how like Angelina and Mike went on a couple dates and like she gave him a hand job and stuff like that in the car, and it was really funny and like they were all like blown away and like even Vinny and Dina apparently hooked up a long time ago too. So like it's really funny like what they've done and how they've kept some of these things under wraps and like it's all coming out and like just like adult shit where you eat type of stuff. It was really funny. I really enjoyed that. Um, so Vinny has his show. Angelina goes up again, like and gives him a better lap dance this time. So at least there was that. She wasn't like crushing his balls like she did at I think it was in Nashville or wherever they were in North Carolina last season. That was pretty funny. Lawrence finds out that she's pregnant, and obviously Mike knows now, but like during the thing, she doesn't text Mike, doesn't let him know, like she's waiting for him to come home. So that was pretty cool to see. Um, the ceremony for the Jersey Shore Day, I thought the mayor had a really funny speech, like gave everyone a shout out. Don't remember if there was one for Ron, but probably because he just wasn't there. Um, Sammy, Sammy gets a shout out at the end where mayor's like Sam's back, and Angelina's starting to get annoyed at the amount of attention Sammy's getting, and we knew this was coming because Sammy is like I don't know if you say like if you ask people that a lot of the like at least women that I know, I mean my wife especially, like when I told her that Sam was coming back, she was like super pumped. Like people liked Sam, like it was a big deal for Sam coming back because like I think the people didn't want her to leave, and then when she was always a fan, like super big fan favorite. So Angelina's definitely not liking that, making like confessionals like I've been here longer than her, blah blah blah. I brought you back. In the preview for next week, she makes a confessional. It's like I can take you out. It's just like we try to give Ange a little bit of like sympathy here and a little like, but sometimes she just says stuff that's just so dumb and like, and that's one of those times. But I don't want to like pile on Angelina because I feel like she's always got stuff going on and like her life is definitely really tough. And there's I'm not gonna just pile on all the crap that she's already dealing with. But this time, yeah, I mean, you're jealous, you're wrong. But so they after the ceremony, they decide like, hey, let's go back to Seaside and let's go to the house. And the guys head down there because Vinny has a show later tonight, and Paul has to catch a PJ to go to his next show. So they have like maybe like an hour or two, and it takes like an hour to get there. So the guys go down, the girls are waiting, and everybody's in the car except all the girls are in the car except Angelina. They're waiting on her. They're like, what's taking her so long? She's taking her good old sweet time. Even though when they're about to, they leave the ceremony and they're like going back to their hotel room to grab their suitcases real quick. You can hear production clearly say like, hey, don't change. Let's just go. We don't have a ton of time because of Paulie and Vinny. They want them all down there, get some pictures, good for PR, stuff like that. Angelina takes a sweet old time. I think Dina actually calls her and is like, hey, what are you doing? And Angelina can't, she doesn't really take accountability for anything. And starts blaming other people. Like, hey, Sam walked by my room. She could have gotten me. And Sam, there's like an awesome moment. Like they have it on like because they have the GoPro or whatever in the dash of the car. And it's Jay Wild's driving and Sammy up front. And when she says that, Sam's face was like awesome. She was just like turns around, grabs like, give me the phone, grabs the phone and just starts like pulls in. And like that's the thing I like about Sam is like she don't take no shit. So she calls Angelina out immediately. I mean, Angelina eventually comes down. They just driving there. Car wash a tad bit awkward. They don't make it in time for Paulie. Paulie had to go, unfortunately, beforehand, and Vinny left pretty much when they got there. So moment kind of killed. But on the way down, the guys do call Ronnie, let him know, talk to him, be like, hey, we just had this day thinking about you. So, I mean, we know Ronnie's coming back at some point. He says he's in a good place, so that's good to hear. It is, I know it's going to be weird for Sammy, but it will be nice to have everyone back, like the whole gang. It's going to be good. And oh, I missed something real quick, but back when Ange was talking about Sammy, the reason that Sam snapped is like they rewound a week on the show talking and went back to a scene where like Sam is pissed that Ange's like kind of talking bad about her, and they did like a press run I think in New York City, and like Sammy heard that Ange was saying some stuff about her, and like Sammy said something to her, and Ange was like, "Oh no, it's fine," and like acting like herself and saying that there's no issue. So she kind of just deaded it, and then when this came up again, that's why Sammy like went after it. So yeah, so I think next week, the tomorrow or not tomorrow, next Thursday they will be in Seaside a little longer. Hopefully, it's like I'm hoping it's like a whole day, like they stay the night or something like that, and like Mike's alone with them. But it would be nice to get like a full, maybe 24 hours at Seaside with them and just like reminisce about stuff. And it'd be cool. I think it'd be really cool, and I think it'd be good for us as viewers. But yeah, loving the season so far. We love Jersey Shore here. It's probably one of the staples of like I mean, our age group, we love Jersey Shore. Like it was a big deal when we were growing up and watching it. It's fun. It was different and just relatable from where we live. We didn't live that far away. So we can be like, hey, we can just drive up to these places, totally see these people, things like that. But yeah, love the show. Gonna try to get back on the weekly routine of this and a lot of other things on the page. But I had Ready to Love the latest episode review of that before this one. We have Bachelor on Monday. We have Love and Hip Hop on Monday, Tuesday. We have Deal or No Deal Island on Monday. We have the Vanderpump on Tuesday. Love is Blind finale on Wednesday. Tons and tons of shows. Oh, Survivor too. Completely forgot about Survivor, but yeah, we always got something covered. And if you have a show suggestion, make sure to drop it in the comments. We will definitely check it out and maybe even do a review for it. So appreciate all you guys and comments, views, likes. We appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. See you.